Not again. Not this stench.
I need to rediscover who I am.
With that, we could realize a world without conflict, without bloodshed.
Hello everyone! Welcome to PST Channel Game Story, movie style for your busy days. Today we will continue the Octopath Traveler series. The story focuses on the backgrounds of 8 characters so the player can see the motive and twisted plot of each character's life. What will happen in this episode? Let's find out! Hikari Ku, the prince without a throne. In the kingdom of Ku, a desert land driven by war,
Osvald.
Hikari, the second prince, possesses a gentle nature. Differing from General Mugen, his power-hungry older brother. Although Hikari loves peace, the cursed blood flows within him, a dark power of the Ku clan that grants immense strength in exchange for being consumed by a killing instinct which he has tried to suppress all along. His comrades, Kazan, Rai-Mei, and Ritsu assist him when battling against enemies, but the endless war leaves them separated. The turning point occurs when King Jigo, his father, realizes that war is meaningless and intends to hand the throne to Hikari to bring peace to the city.
Fight for my friends!
With the boost. That is similar
I still
to
have much to
Cloud
learn.
But on the day Hikari attends an audience with his father, he is betrayed by Ritsu, his most trusted comrade in arms, who turns to join Mugen. Hikari is forced to draw his sword to fight his friend and is almost consumed by the cursed blood during the battle. Although he defeats Ritsu, it is too late. Mugen kills King Jigo and sets the city on fire. Hikari survives thanks to the sacrifice of Benkai, an old retainer. Although he's accused of treason, he swears an oath to return and liberate the city. 3 years later, Hikari travels to ask for help from Kazan, a brilliant former tactician. Kazan offers a proposal for Hikari to compete in the arena to build a reputation and funds for waging war. In the final round, Hikari must duel with Bandelum the Reaper, an undefeated warrior. The battle is fierce until Hikari almost loses to the raw instinct of the curse again.
I'm hungry.
But he regains his senses and wins. This victory allows Kazan to successfully seize the arena and liberate the gladiators to become Hikari's forces. To cut off the enemy's strength, Kazan plans for Hikari to intercept an arms transport. There, he must fight General Rao, a loyal former general who now stands on the enemy's side. After the clash,
Even
Hikari wins and discovers the truth that Rao was framed by Ritsu as a traitor. Hikari thus seizes the weapons, causing massive damage to Mugen's army. Hikari heads to Stormhail to recruit Rai-Mei, the leader of the Mei clan, to his side. But Rai-Mei is threatened by Mugen that he will destroy her clan, so she is forced to turn her spear against Hikari.
peace about to run out.
How good
Oh yeah, actually
for the
never
pride
mind.
of Ku.
The battle between friends explodes. Hikari defeats Rai-Mei and reminds her to return to holding on to the clan's ideals rather than fear. Rai-Mei thus has a change of heart and leads her army to join Hikari. The allied army invades the city of Ku amidst a sandstorm, according to Kazan's plan. The sound of the bell of dawn rings out as a signal for revolution.
Listen well, tyrants of Ku.
Hikari charges in alone to settle the score with Ritsu and confronts Mugen, who wields the Dark Blood Blade.
Roar thunder weak.
But I
I've
feel
seen-
that
In the final duel, Mugen is consumed by the dark power from the sword.
sorry.
But Hikari wins against his own cursed blood without being controlled by it and uses that power to kill Mugen. Hikari ascends the throne and ends all wars, with Kazan standing by his side in this victory. Ochette, the legend of the Huntress of the Sacred Island. On the island of Totohaha, Ochette, a young huntress of the Beastling tribe, receives training from the elder Juva. She must choose a partner, in this case selecting the owl Mahina. But La Jackal, the other animal she did not choose, is possessed by a mysterious power until he goes mad and runs away. Juva reveals the truth that the night of the Scarlet Moon is coming. It is the time when the sun and moon cross paths, causing the shadow from another dimension to appear and devour the light. Ochette must therefore set out to gather the 3 creatures of legend to protect the island from this shadow. Ochette travels to find Cataracta, the Lord of the Water, but finds that he has already been killed by the Dark Hunter, a mysterious hunter.
Just spam this one.
Now let's grab some food.
Ochette must fight to reach an understanding with Alpione, the grieving guardian, before being entrusted with Cataracta's egg to care for, which hatches into a baby dragon named Acta. Lord of the Earth, Ochette goes to wake Terra, who sleeps beneath the volcano.
This is maximum level for an enemy.
I'm hungry.
And must prove her strength by fighting and defeating Terra's giant rock form, after which he agrees to cooperate. Lord of the Winter, at the snowy peak, Glacis is going mad because his egg was destroyed by the Dark Hunters group 10 years ago.
The Pokemon.
Ochette must fight to stop the snowstorm and communicate with her heart until Glacis senses her sincerity and agrees to calm his anger. When the night of the Scarlet Moon arrives, shadow monsters invade the island. Juva and the islanders are in danger. The formidable enemy that appears is La Jackal, her childhood friend who has now become the vessel of the shadow and is so powerful that even the creatures of legend struggle to resist. Ochette clashes with him with a mind determined to protect her homeland. That strong desire awakens within her the power of the first flame, a sacred flame used to fight against the darkness.
For the pride
Of
of
them
Ku.
is the best.
With this power, Ochette is able to cleanse the darkness and free La Jackal's soul to rest in peace. After the battle ends, Juba accepts that Ochette is the true hunter who possesses the spirit of the flame. Agnea Bristani, the Song of Hope. Agnea, a dancer from a small village in the countryside, has a big dream that contradicts the simplicity of her hometown. She desires to be a superstar like her late mother, who used to travel dancing to bring smiles and happiness to people around the world. Her father is a tailor who worries about his daughter's well-being and opposes it at first. Because Agnea's mother was sick while trying to spread happiness to people with her dance. But a major turning point occurs when Pala, her younger sister, disappears into the forest where a festival is being held. Agnea must run through the deep forest and face a fierce giant boar that is about to hurt her sister.
Alright, we win.
You alright, Agnea?
She uses her fluid dancing skills combined with combat to successfully deal with the beast and to prove to her father that she is strong enough to take care of herself. Her father agrees to sew a new dancing dress as a parting gift. And Agnea steps out of the village with funds that her childhood friend Gus helped provide. In the metropolis of New Delsta, Agnea is amazed by the outside world, but she also encounters the cruelty of the entertainment industry. When the theater manager uses his power to bully Gil, a tavern owner who loves music, by forbidding competitive performances. Agnea cannot stand it, so she storms in to teach the manager a lesson at the theater.
I wasn't expecting that.
Although she deals with him, Dulcinea, the #1 superstar, appears and uses her influence to quell the situation. Agnea learns that talent alone is not enough. One must also have fame. Before parting, Gil gives her the Song of Hope as a gift for her journey. Agnea travels around the world to complete the lyrics. She helps the traveling magic troupe of Giselle and Tansy in the town of Tropu-Hopu. Then she travels to the town of Sai, the hometown where her mother once made a name for herself, and finds that Layla, a girl in the town, is protecting a statue of Agnea's mother that was destroyed by Dulcinea's people. Agnea must fight Dulcinea's bodyguards to protect her mother's dignity.
There's no need for flattery.
Dulcinea admits that she destroys the past to become the perfect star. Agnea thus declares a challenge for the top spot against her at the Great Gala to prove that true dancing is about giving smiles, not trampling on others. The Great Gala is full of tricks as the theater manager hires thugs to interfere, but the friends Agnea once helped, whether it be Giselle and Tansy's traveling troupe, or Gil, return to gather and fight the theater manager's minions to open the way for her to get on stage. The historic dance duel begins. Dulcinea shows flawless technique, but Agnea dances with her heart. Her father and sister who travel to cheer for her fill her with determination, even though she has to face the powerful moves of the superstar that pressure her until she can barely breathe.
Right, safe. I still have much to learn.
Agnea turns that pressure into the power of happiness, flowing along with the cheers until she can finally reach the heart of every audience member. Dulcinea, the arrogant one, surrenders to the warmer light. Agnea thus becomes the new star who truly shines with hope. Partitio Yellowil, the merchant who eliminates poverty. In the town of Orsrush, a once prosperous mining town, Partitio grew up with his father, Pap, the pioneer of this town. But he had to watch its collapse when Roke, a blood-sucking partner, used an unfair contract to seize all the land and assets when the ore price plummeted.
I guess the mafia will come back, right? Past the boss fight. Here you see. Oh, what? What happened? Why did...
Leaving the townspeople to starve. Partitio refuses to surrender to injustice. He decides to rise up and fight, raiding the nest of Gif the gang leader Rogue sent to control the town.
I think we can win this. Oh, he's easier than other.
After dealing with Gif, Partitio tears up the slave contract and brings prosperity back to the town, before setting out on a journey with the grand goal of eliminating poverty from the world. The journey leads him to meet Ori, a female reporter from the Delsta Times newspaper who follows him to cover his news. Partitio meets Floyd, a genius engineer who created the steam engine, an innovation capable of revolutionizing the industry. But the patent belongs to the Rogue company. Partitio storms in to negotiate with Rogue, but is sent to test his skills against Garnet, a brutal guard dog.
My spear does not err. I still have much to learn.
Even though he defeats the dog, Rogue offers an impossible proposal. If he wants the rights to the technology back, he must bring 80 billion leaves and pile it in front of him. Partitio accepts the challenge and travels to find the capital until he meets Alrond, a billionaire in the town of Wellgrove. To prove his skills to Alrond, Partitio must revitalize the stagnating town of Wellgrove. He gathers goods and opens a department store. But on the opening day, Thurston, an assassin sent by Rogue, uses a fog-creating machine to raid Alrond's mansion.
What I've learned. Right here.
Okay.
I've gained valuable insight.
Partitio must brave the thick fog to deal with Thurston in order to protect Alrond and the townspeople's dreams. This bravery and entrepreneurial ambition makes Alrond agree to sign a check for 80 billion for him immediately. Partitio returns to Rogue's Island with the cash, with Ori helping him sneak into the event. But Rogue breaks his promise. He doesn't want to sell his technology to help people, but wants to monopolize it to create war weapons. Rogue boards the steam tank Obsidian, a giant armored steam tank, to crush Partitio. Verbal negotiations end. It is time to negotiate with force. Even though he has to face a steel fortress that looks invincible and possesses destructive power, Partitio uses the wit of a merchant and an unyielding spirit to find a rhythm to attack until he can stop the mechanical monster. This victory changes Rogue's mind. Partitio releases the steam engine technology to spread across the world, causing an industrial revolution that creates jobs and better living conditions, according to his oath. Casti, Florence, Memories Under the Purple Rain. Casti wakes up on a boat with amnesia. The only thing she has with her are expert apothecary skills and a uniform with the emblem of Ears Apothecaries. As soon as she steps onto the land of Cannelbrine, she is despised and driven away by the townspeople, because this uniform is the symbol of a group of apothecaries accused of poisoning an entire town years ago. Casti decides to travel, healing people to prove action over words, and to find her lost identity, with Malaya, a quiet female apothecary, traveling beside her and giving advice. The first test occurs when the town's water source becomes poisonous. Casti must venture into the source cave and face monsters contaminated by darkness.
This'll cool you down.
Yeah, the
I know
item may
no
be
cure.
stronger.
She uses herbs to treat the water source until it is pure, which causes the townspeople to start opening their hearts to accept her again. Clues from a notebook lead her to travel to the towns of Sai and Winterbloom. Helping soldiers injured by the attack of the beast Sand Lion in Sai causes her memories to slowly return.
That's my
Okay.
I'm hungry.
The soldier she helped remembers that she is Chief Castti, the true leader of Ear's Apothecaries, a group with a determination to help the poor, not killers as rumored. When the truth becomes clear, Casti travels back to the abandoned village of Helix, the beginning of the nightmare. The true memories flood out. The disaster was not caused by her group, but by Trousseau, a member whose mind became twisted after seeing the cruelty of the world. He believed that death is the best cure to liberate humans from suffering. The past images project clearly. Trousseau was the one who lit the fire to burn poisonous herbs, causing them to evaporate into the sky and fall as purple rain. This rain claimed the lives of everyone in the village agonizingly. Casti's apothecary friends sacrificed their lives, jumping into the fire to stop the poison, and the most painful truth is revealed in front of her. Malaya, who has stood beside her and talked to her throughout the journey, is actually just a memory image her mind had created to hold on to. Because the real Malaya sacrificed herself to take Casti away and died since the event of that night. Casti knows Trousseau's goal. He wants to create the poison rain again at the coronation in the city of Timberrain to grant the death he calls salvation to tens of thousands of people. She arrives in time and confronts the misguided former member. Trousseau mocks that her efforts are worthless, but Casti counters with the will of a healer. She uses all the herbs gathered during her journey to successfully mix a cure that resists the poison of the purple rain.
How? Who's next?
Okay.
For the pride coup.
In the final battle, even though she has to turn the axe blade against someone who is like a younger brother, Casti is forced to kill Trousseau to stop the madness and protect innocent lives. This victory is exchanged for the complete farewell to Malaya's illusion. But Casti is able to restore the honor of Ear's Apothecaries and moves forward as an apothecary who grants life. Throné Anguis, Bloodstained Freedom. In the shadows of the city of New Delsta, Throné is a skilled assassin of the Black Snakes organization, an underground group controlling the underworld. Every member must wear a collar to show they are slaves who can never escape. This organization is ruled by two leaders who call themselves Mother and Father, who raise these assassins like children to use them until death. Throné desires only freedom, but the keys to unlock the collar are on the bodies of Mother and Father. The cruelty begins when Father orders her to kill the betrayer, but there is no betrayer to begin with. Piero, a fellow cohort she grew up with who is ambitious, knows that Father wants his children to kill each other to become leader.
Oh my god.
Tidied up.
A minute.
Throné is forced to kill her own friend to survive. Piero's death reminds her that in this organization, attachment is a weakness. Throné begins the mission to seize the keys by going to kill Mother at the city of Wellgrove. She sees Mother's perversion in brutally whipping Mira, an orphan girl, for entertainment.
Aver, Prince of Next.
Alright,
I
we
take
have a good
what I
coming.
want.
Throné storms in to deal with Mother decisively to end that cruelty and seize the first key. The next target is Father at the city of Montwise. The duel with Father reveals the tragic truth that he once loved Throné's biological mother, but her mother fell in love with another man and was killed. Father thus raised Throné with love mixed with vengeance, teaching her the art of killing, waiting for the day to be killed by her as his liberation from the past.
Feel the power of the sacred flame.
Okay, the
Study
Holy
hard.
Father.
The dagger duel between the foster father and daughter proceeds quickly and silently. Throné uses every technique Father taught her to end the life of her teacher and father with her own hands. When she gets both keys, the collar does not open. The truth leads her back to the beginning, the underground sewers of New Delsta. There she meets Claude, the founder of the organization, and her true father. The disgusting truth is revealed. Claude is carrying an immortal bloodline. He sows seeds by having children with many women to create the Garden, a breeding ground for the strongest heirs. All of the Black Snake's members, including Mother, Father, Piro, and Throné, are all his children. Claude created this organization to select the best vessel, and he wants Throné to kill him to inherit his immortality and become the new leader.
Ready, set, go! Alright!
Okay, didn't expect.
Throné refuses to inherit this vicious cycle. She proceeds to kill her biological father to end everything. In his final moments, Claude asks her, "What cannot be stolen?" She answers, "The dawn." Throné receives the final key and successfully removes the collar, but it is an empty and blood-stained freedom. She disappears into the shadows with wounds in her heart that will never fade. Osvald v. Vanstein, The Scholar's Vengeful Fire. Osvald, a former great magical scholar, is sentenced to life imprisonment in Frigid Isle, the coldest ice prison, on false charges of killing his wife and daughter. For 5 years he endures, waiting for the right time, and plans a jailbreak with Emerald, a fellow prisoner who is an informant. When the opportunity arises, Osvald uses ice magic to create a boat, but the plan leaks and guards swarm to capture them. To let Osvald escape, Emerald decides to sacrifice his life. He uses a piece of ore he secretly dug up to ignite a fire, burning the guard's boat to ashes to divert attention and open an escape route. This sacrifice makes Osvald swear to survive and drag Harvey, the real murderer, to punishment. Osvald returns to the mainland and heads to Conning Creek, his hometown. He meets Clarissa, an old assistant who still believes in his innocence. She helps him deal with Stenvar, a corrupt guard captain who took bribes from Harvey to silence witnesses regarding Osvald's innocence.
Roar thunder. Finish. Study harder.
After the fight and extracting information, Osvald learns that Harvey moved his research base to the City of Scholars, Montwise. At Montwise, Osvald storms into Harvey's secret lab and finds a terrifying truth. Harvey is experimenting to create a chimera from monster blood to find the one true magic. What breaks Osvald's heart is finding Elena, his daughter, still alive, but she has been brainwashed and genetically modified by Harvey. She does not remember her own father and calls Harvey father. Osvald tries to help her, but Harvey uses power to summon test subjects to interfere and takes Elena away to the final testing ground. Osvald is heartbroken again, knowing that one of the test subjects is Rita, his wife. Rita's family name is Lumina, the lineage of light.
Show you what I've learned. Rise, fierce
Alright. Oh
I
no,
see.
but
Osvald chases them to the ancient ruins of Gravel. Harvey succeeds in drawing the power of Shadow from sacrificing Elena's blood, which he believes is the source of the seventh power, or one true magic. Harvey uses the dark power to attack Osvald madly. In the moment between life and death, Osvald discovers the true answer to the magic equation.
What is all this light?
Congratulations. Very clever, Osvald.
But I shall strike you down just the same, with the one...
The greatest power is not darkness, but love that he has for his daughter. Osvald unleashes pure magical power to clash with and negate Harvey's dark power until he wins.
This is the end. Harvey!
Harvey, refusing to give up, tries to force himself to take the power until his body explodes and dissolves. Osvald saves Elena, although she still cannot remember the past. He chooses to watch her grow up from afar with love. Temenos Mistral, the cleric who solves the mystery of shadows. Temenos, a skeptical inquisitor, must investigate the death of the pontiff in the Flame Church Cathedral. He meets a necessary partner, Crick, a young knight from the Holy Order. Both find clues that the culprit used monsters to commit the crime and left a riddle in the scripture stating, "Night shall fall."
Holy light, illuminate the darkness. May the sacred flame guide.
The investigation leads them to Canalbrine to find clues from Lucian, a theologian, but they find he has already been killed to silence him. Temenos investigates until he discovers that the killer chooses victims based on the legend of the 8 gods, and the next victim is a dancer in the theater. Temenos plans and successfully arrests Vados the architect, the culprit who committed the crimes.
This'll cool you.
Okay, easy
I know
peasy.
no cure for evil.
But he suspects Vados is just a puppet for someone in the organization. Temenos separates to investigate Vados' past at Crackridge and meets Ryza, a member of the Moonshade Order cult. She lures him into the Felsun ruins, causing Temenos to discover the truth about the genocide of the Cal clan, a tribe protecting the Azure Flame by the hands of people in the church. When reuniting with Crick at Stormhail to raid the headquarters, Crick finds the clue and discovers a secret room storing the Book of Night, a forbidden scripture serving as key evidence. But before he can bring it to tell Temenos, he is brutally murdered to silence him in front of the headquarters. Temenos arrives too late and finds only his partner's corpse. He investigates until he identifies the culprit as Captain Caldena, the knight captain whom Crick respected. Her subordinate, named Kubari, is sent to assassinate Temenos.
Alright.
For the pride of Ku.
Temenos hunts Caldena to the nameless village. The truth reveals that Caldena is the last survivor of the Cal clan who wants to use the power of shadow to destroy the world for revenge. Caldena begins the ritual to summon darkness. Temenos must face the powerful former Captain Knight.
What is happening?
But with the determination to reclaim justice for Crick, he uses the power of light to break the armor of darkness and successfully judges Caldena.
next? I still have much to learn.
Although the case ends, Temenos knows well that Caldana was merely the executioner. There is still a cult leader pulling the strings behind the scenes. Final chapter, The Stolen Dawn. When the personal missions of the 8 travelers end, fate brings them together again. But what waits to welcome them is a terrifying anomaly. The sacred flame that used to protect the world is extinguishing one by one and being replaced by darkness that slowly devours the sky. In that moment of confusion, the masks of the true masterminds are removed, revealing the faces of close ones who have been lurking beside them all along. The first is Kazan, Hikari's trusted tactician. He reveals his true identity as Oboro, the clan leader who planned all the wars in Ku for this day. And the other is Mint, Temenos' closest nun friend. Her true identity is Arcanet, the supreme leader of the Moonshade Order, who possesses eternal life and pulled the strings behind the deaths of the Pontiff and Crick to silence everyone approaching the truth. The cruel truth behind the extinguishing of each sacred flame is slowly revealed. It comes at the cost of tragedies more twisted than anyone could imagine. In the land of hunters, the Dark Hunter reveals herself as Petrichor. The woman who cultivated darkness in Lajakal's heart for 10 years, just to wait for the moment to kill him on the night of the Scarlet Moon and use her own body as a sacrifice to extinguish the flame. The loss also spreads to those close to Agnea when Tansy, the magician friend in the traveling troupe she loves, is lured by Arcanet with lies to sacrifice herself to the darkness. Just as in the Kingdom of Ku, where Oboro uses dark power from the Dark Blood Blade and the flesh and blood of countless soldiers in the war as fuel to extinguish the light. When the last sacred flame dies out, the seal of Vidania, the sacred land that was the battlefield of the gods in the past, is opened, leading the world into an era of night. The 8 travelers have no choice but to head to Vidania to stop the end of the world. There, they must face Oboro for the last time. He proclaims that this world is too rotten to heal, and there is no true good or evil, before deciding to sacrifice his own body.
Tonight, let us share a drink.
That is Cuthbert. Tonight, let's not share.
Now,
Jumping into the dark flames to wake Vide, the wicked god, from slumber. Suddenly, the wicked god Vide appears with the power to devour light and erase everything back to the void. This is no longer a fight for any single person, but a gamble with the tomorrow of every life on Earth. Amidst the endless darkness, the 8 heroes unite as one. They use the skills, magic power, and faith accumulated throughout the journey to battle the world-devouring god. Even though Vide is powerful enough to distort the laws of nature, the light from their hearts shine to drive away the darkness.
You're right.
Oh, okay, second form, as expected. Would be too easy otherwise. Oh, wait. 2 team fight at the same time, just like Final Fantasy VII.
of the light fight. Good.
This is the answer.
I need a helping hand. The winds of favor blow!
Elfin, the Flamebringer, I need you.
Let's get to work.
Allow me.
Casti. This wasn't in my calculation.
Miss again.
How about you and I make a deal?
Eivor, Prince of Thieves!
Dorian Point, I've got it. Good.
Okay.
Until they can finally send the wicked god back to the void. With the power of unity, the dark flames dissipate, and the first light of dawn shines down on Solistia again. When the mission is complete, it is time for the heroes to separate. Hikari returns to rule the city, Ochette returns to the island, and the others return to follow their dream paths, but the bond of friendship will always bind them. In the final scene, they return to gather again at the theater to watch the performance of Agnea, who today has become a superstar who gives smiles to the new world, the world they cooperated to protect with their lives. Another story of 8 brave heroes, and it ends with the light winning over the darkness. The characters of the heroes are lovely and impressive, which we expect to see in the next episode. And if you're still deciding, or time and budget are tight, that's exactly why PST exists. We bring you the complete story, told like a movie, so you can feel the adventure as if you played it yourself. No pressure, no missing out, just the heart of the game when you need it. Tell me your favorite moment below and what you want to see next. Thanks for watching PST Storytelling. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.